If you have recently suffered a stroke, you should apply for Social Security disability. There's a very good chance that you may be granted right away at the level of initial application based on the severity of your symptoms. To meet the listing for stroke that Social Security has in the Code of Federal Regulations, an individual must prove that the stroke resulted in extreme difficulty with communicating, or speaking and writing. Or that person may show that the stroke has resulted in the inability to control two body limbs. So that could be your arm and your leg, two arms, two legs. It could mean that you have a lot of difficulty with grasping and fine manipulation since suffering the stroke. Now, that said, even if a client experiences a severe stroke and to me is obviously disabled when I first meet with them, it does sometimes happen that that person will be denied on the first application. And that's because stroke victims recover at different levels. Some stroke victims never recover at all. Others very slowly recover. And others can, through rehabilitation, depending on age and the nature of the stroke, can recover within a matter of months to being almost what they were before the stroke. So with that in mind, what Social Security is thinking is that they're not sure if the person who suffered the stroke is going to be disabled for more than 12 months. If your stroke was any time less than 12 months ago, it's going to be very likely that unless the symptoms are extremely severe and you're in a wheelchair and you have, for example, partial paralysis of one side of your body, it's going to be extremely likely that sort of as a default mechanism, Social Security is going to deny that case and wait to see what the residuals of that stroke are 12 months following the incident itself. So it's not uncommon for me to get a stroke client who's severely disabled and keeps getting denied, and as soon as they hit that 12-month time period following the date of the stroke, if the case is up at the hearing office waiting for a hearing, effective that 12-month, I will ask the senior attorney to take a look at a case and grant them benefits right away. And those benefits will be granted on the record without requiring that this person receive a hearing, because the only thing that was obstructing the decision making in the case was that 12-month factor.